Hey guys, Tony Blade here. I did a unboxing video for this Cobo wallet the other day, and if you haven't seen it already, I'll link it below so you guys can see the actual opening of the box and what's in it and everything. I was very impressed with the quality of this just on the initial opening and touching and seeing everything that was included. That was before I even started to charge the battery and get it all ready to roll. Everything since then has been even better. The quality of this wallet is fantastic. Everything that you get with the wallet is awesome. This is the battery, you get the actual wallet itself, touch screen, beautiful, and then you get this protective case that you keep everything in separately so that if anything ever happens to the battery, it doesn't affect the actual wallet, and if it gets dropped or anything like that, it's fine. In this case, it has a rating for even dropping, which I'll show you here. It has an IP68 certification for water resistance on the cold storage wallet and the battery itself. And then it has IK10 impact resistance on the protective case with the cold storage wallet battery inserted only. It doesn't have the impact resistance on the actual wallet itself. And then it has drop resistance on military standards 810G, and that has drop resistance, vibration resistant, high temperature storage, high temperature operating, low temperature storage, temperature shock, corrosion resistance, and that's on protective case with cold storage wallet battery insert only. Okay, so these guys have kind of thought of everything that they possibly can to make this as safe long-term cold storage for your cryptos. Okay, so here's what it looks like. Okay, I'm going to post a video on it after my video if you want to look at it in more detail, but it really is military grade durable. I mean, I haven't thrown it in the water or anything like that, but you could just tell. And this is a hefty wallet, and some of the more than just being a well-made wallet, which is always important, you also want to make sure that it is secure. And they have so many different things that are behind the scenes that you may not even originally think of, but on the up front it has seriously next generation security, bank grade encryption chip. It has its own tailored firmware with the protocols that your private key is stored in the encryption chip at all times, so it never leaves this little chip that's in there, which is kind of like the heart of the system. Okay, but also all the other things they've talked about, it's completely air gapped, which means your transactions are safe from hackers. There's no Wi-Fi, no Bluetooth, NFC, no bandwidth capabilities to prevent all attacks from a network. Okay, so by not having the USB, no Wi-Fi, no Bluetooth, no mobile, that means that somebody has to actually physically touch this wallet to get access to it. Okay, and which is good, but again, they know from their experience and their research that that's not good enough if you want to be military grade encrypted. Okay, so again, they say right here that we didn't stop there. For 360 degrees of total security, they considered all possible hacking methods and their preventions. This thing self-destructs. Okay, so if somebody cracks the case open and starts messing around with the wiring, it self-destructs the chip so that all the data is destroyed. No one can get access to it. They have web authentication, to prevent supply chain attacks. And what that means is, say you get this wallet sent to you, and between when it's sent and when you actually receive it, somebody gets into the product and changes something in it. Well, they have this set up so that when you get your wallet, there's steps you have to go through and actually show, because this wallet has a camera in it, so you actually show your wallet to the designated site, which they show you in the setup instructions, and it verifies that that phone has the setup that they send it with. I mean, that's crazy, but they know by doing this extra steps that no one has touched the wallet. It has the same code that it left the factory with when it got to you. Okay, there's no USB ports. They can't, which is the most, I guess the most frequent attack is with a USB hardware wallet attack. There's no USB, so there's no way to get into that. The firmware, if it ever does need to be upgraded, it's via an actual physical card. You have to take the battery off, unscrew this little door, and put the card in to get an upgrade. Okay, so that's pretty as secure as it could be. And then they have multi-signature capability. So if you want to use this for like a company, we're going to have multiple people using this wallet to move funds. It has that availability if you want to need multiple signatures. Okay, they're going to support when it releases BTC, Ethereum, Bitcoin Cash, Dash, Litecoin, Ethereum Classic, Tron, EOS, and then of course Ethereum. I don't know why it does that twice. I didn't realize that. It says and Ethereum, Tron, and EOS tokens. Okay, so here's the main 8 that they're going to be releasing on the when the actual wallet is officially released. Right now, this is kind of like a far along working prototype, but they once it's actually released, they're going to have more coins. Right now, the one I have in my possession has just Bitcoin and Ethereum currently. Okay, so here's a breakdown of what you get in the box if you haven't seen the unboxing video. This is the protective case. This is the actual wallet, the battery. This is a booklet. It comes with a screwdriver to access. It has the USB cable for just for the charger. Again, there's no USB on this. It charges the battery. The battery sits in this little metal charging base, and then it has this cool metal case to hold your 24 random encryption words, your seed keys, your mnemonic phrase. Okay, so that's the end. That's pretty much the end of it. This thing, I can't give it enough justice. If you're at all interested in cold storage of your cryptos, this is probably as good as you're gonna get. This thing is so impressive to me on the initial, and then as I get into it more and more. They're selling it currently through their Indiegogo campaign, so I'll have the link for that. Here's how the battery fits in, and the phone, and the actual, I call it the phone, it looks like a phone to me, the wallet fits in, and they're separated by this piece of metal, all within this impact resistant case. Okay, this is the box when it came in. But it is sharp. I mean, even this block probably weighs half a pound. I don't know. It's sturdy. It's heavy. Okay, so you guys can read this through. As more updates come, I'll maybe do another video on it just to kind of give you guys an update on it. But right now, it's still 45 out of 200 of the early bird, or the super early bird. You can get this for $2.99, 37% off, and you'll get that. I think they said by December 2018. But this is the same one that I have in my possession right now, and I could tell you it's awesome. So if you're on the fence, I can recommend this one fully. I've dealt with the company that sent me this, and they've been totally professional, constant updates, everything about the quality of this and the actual workings of the wallet so far has been really good. I can't say one bad thing about it. I have no negative things about it other than it's heavy, but it's not something that you would carry around in your pocket at all times anyway. But I mean, other than that, it's been pretty good. The only other thing I did notice, they give you this, like I said, picture of it. This right here is their mnemonic phrase. They give you this metal container, and it comes with little metal keys that you could put into this to fill this up. But the only I guess gripe would be that the words are longer than you can allow in the spaces. So they only fit 4 of the metal keys per word, and I mean the words could be 6, 7 letters long, so they don't fit. That's the only gripe. I mean, however you keep your private keys now, just do it the same way. You could put in the first couple letters of the words just so you kind of know which ones are which if you ever had to pull it up and use your private keys to access your wallet. But other than that, that's really it. And that's not really major to me, and that's just a cool thing, but it's not a deal breaker for myself. But just to let you know, that was the only thing that was you know, a letdown or whatever. I thought it was cool, but you can't fit the whole word in. But the quality of the wallet, the workings of the wallet, the way it has a camera to do the QR codes, the level of security that's with this wallet. I mean, the self-destruct feature is so cool. I mean, if you don't want somebody to get in your wallet and they mess with it, you know they're not taking your crypto, because the wallet will destruct itself, and then later on you can recover your information with your private keys that hopefully you have stored separately. So A+ from Donny Boy 8. Definitely recommend you guys picking one of these up when they come out. You can come in here to Indiegogo and buy it right now if you want. $2.99 plus shipping, $300. If you wait till it comes out in this, you know, in the actual retail store, it's going to be $4.79. But again, highly recommend. I don't usually do review videos, but this one's right up my alley with crypto, and I was interested in the wallets to begin with. I was using a Ledger Nano earlier. This thing blows this out of the water as far as security and just really the quality and everything about it. So I appreciate you guys watching the video. If you have any questions about it, let me know. Leave a comment. I always answer all my comments, or you can email me directly if you'd rather. Email is donkeat, DONKEAT @gmail.com. If you guys haven't already, like the video and subscribe to the channel. You'll get new review videos. I do videos on things like this, mostly ICOs, project reviews, coin reviews, general you know, reviews of the market once in a while, and I respond to what you guys want to hear. So if you guys want to talk about something, leave a comment and you might see it in the next video. All right, so I appreciate you guys watching, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Thanks.